Awesome, awesome. So what was the experience creating the honor?
So I've been I'm an artist, and I've been doing street art or graffiti since I was in high school. And then I stopped, and I got involved with education, and I pursued theology. And then I stopped painting when I was 21, so in 2001. And then in 2005, I went back into graffiti or spray painting, but this time I decided to not do it illegally as I used to, but do it as a way to minister and just share the message of Jesus Christ and evangelize with this tool in my hand. And I've been doing it ever since. And the miracles, the stories that I've experienced, the blessings that I've experienced have been amazing. And it wasn't until 2 years ago when conversations with Pathfinder leaders and directors, they said, you know, you have you ever thought about making this in an honor? And then I researched on how honors are created. I went online and I wrote down the philosophy and the background, then the steps. I just did my homework, and then I sent it to the committee, and I did what they had to do, and I came back, and I piloted this last year for the first time at our honors academy here in our conference, in the Illinois conference. And I sent the committee back the evaluations from the leaders, the counselors, directors, and pathfinders. And it wasn't until 2 months ago or so that I received news that it has been approved. And so now I was able to design the patch for it. And I still haven't heard back. I don't know what the plans are, but I know it's been approved. They approved the patch. So it will be an honor that will be part of our Pathfinders Club worldwide. Really, really excited because it's something that I'm really passionate about, because I know the kids are passionate about it. Everywhere I go, it's exciting. They love it. They enjoy it. And what really motivated me to do that even more was because every time I would go to a church and speak at a youth event, wherever I would go, a lot of young people would come up to me after I shared my testimony, kids from church, young Pathfinders, and they would tell me, you know what, Pastor Milton, I do this too, and my parents don't know it. And this is my sketchbook, and they would show me all this kind of stuff. And part of the curriculum in this honor is teaching how we use it in a positive way. I teach about the history of street art and how we can use it to evangelize, and how it is illegal versus legal, what is graffiti versus what is street art. And in the curriculum, I describe the difference between the two. And it's part of educational system, just like every honor is. And it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. And I look forward to hearing more wonderful stories from directors and counselors after they apply this honor with their club.
Milton, you are well known, I believe, in your conference. You're the one who made the entranceway for the Illinois conference for Oshkosh. Am I correct?
Yes, that's me.
This is all right. So this is Milton. You're well known for that, man. You're the guy. You're the guy for that. So right there, this is a resource. He is in the Lake Union. He helped create the street art honor, and many of you probably have seen in the news his art that he has done. Can you talk really quick about one of those famous pieces of art that you've done?
Sure. So I've been on news a couple of times for several pieces of mine, but I think the one that really set the precedence of my work and really put my name out there was one that I did last year for a young girl who was tragically killed and whose baby was stripped out of her womb. I'm sure you all heard of the story. I mean, it was worldwide. And I remember we found out about the discovery of her body on a Thursday. And that evening, having dinner with my wife, having a discussion about it, we remembered how painting a mural of my father, who passed away in 2001, really was a part of a healing component for my life, as well as my siblings, more specifically for my siblings, who sadly walked away from church after his passing. I brought them over to his mural, and they really loved it. They were touched, and there was a transformation in their hearts. And I remember that. So having this discussion with my wife after this young lady, Madeleine, passed away, we thought it would probably be a great idea to paint a mural of her for the family as well as for the city of Chicago, who was also feeling this loss, because we followed this story for weeks. And so we felt part of her life, of her family. So I felt the family needed it and the city needed it. So I painted it on a Sunday morning into the afternoon. And it got a lot of media coverage. But the most interesting thing about it was the stories that I received from complete strangers about the mural or at the mural, messages that I received through Facebook, through Instagram, texts that I got, emails that I got, people thanking me and sharing their stories of a family member that they feel that they have lost. And then in between the mural, in the middle of the mural, between painting a portrait of her and her child in the arms of Jesus, I put a Bible verse, 1 Thessalonians chapter 13. And people always ask me, what does that mean? So I would just point them to the Bible, point them to the scripture, or sometimes I would share with them through a text or through email what that scripture says. And that was amazing. I mean, people were really touched and humbled. And they would ask me about my faith and what really turned around, what really made me turn around and not seek revenge against the guy who killed my dad. But instead, I gave my life more to Christ, and I pursued a career in preaching and teaching and theology, as well as a combination with my art. And that was relationship building, that was evangelism, and it was amazing. And then recently I did a mural of a nurse with a message to the city of Chicago to stay home. And that also got national attention, or citywide attention. That's pretty interesting.
Wow. Just one more question. Where can they find you? People are already excited that you're on the call right now, so they're wondering, where can we find your social media and so we can see your work?
Definitely. So you guys can connect with me through Facebook. My name is Milt Coronado on Facebook, and my Instagram handle, which is Milt1, and then my last name, Coronado.
All right. Sorry, guys. I get excited when big names come up on to the workshop, and I just have to, check in with them and hear about that. So
you know what? I decided, you know what? I want to become a master guide, so here I am.
Awesome. All right.